How many of you can proudly say you can properly wash your hands? Sounds like an easy task, right? However, statistics show that only 5% of people can wash their hands properly well enough to remove germs. Hello class, my name is Pro Perez, and I've witnessed people taking turns touching the same thing out in public places. Some even touch their face right away. I know at least one of you guys have witnessed someone walking in the restroom, using the restroom, and just walking out without washing their hands. I'm a mother with 2 kids. Hand hygiene is my obsession. I've also done credible research. We all know germs are terrible for you, but most of us underestimate the damage that comes from not washing our hands properly. Infection diseases commonly spread through the direct transfer of bacteria or a virus, and other germs from one person to another. One common way is by touch. So if you guys can think about all the things you've touched out in public places, for example, ATMs and gas nozzles. Today I would like to inform you all about hand hygiene and also known as the most crucial element to infection and virus control. With the research that I've gathered, I will first talk about the importance of hand hygiene. Second, I will talk about the different types of hand hygiene. Third, I will talk about the proper way to perform hand hygiene with soap and water. To begin, hand washing is not only crucial to medical settings, but to our everyday life. The main reason why hand hygiene is so important is because it helps spread bacteria, viruses, and germs. Disease-causing organisms can be passed by indirect contact. Many germs can linger on inanimate objects, for example, bathroom faucet handles, doorknobs, and tabletops. When you touch the doorknob and it had been previously infected by someone with a cold or flu, you can pick up that person's germs. And once you touch your face, your eyes, or your nose, before washing your hands, you may be infected. A recent virus that's spreading right now around the world, I'm sure you guys know, is the COVID-19. What is the cause? Well, according to the UAB.edu, by droplets from a saliva from a person that's infected. So that person sneezes or coughs, the germs from the saliva and from the discharge from the nose can infect you. CA.gov explains ways to protect yourself. One of the main way to protect yourself is to frequently wash your hands with water and soap, or use hand sanitizer. Now that I've discussed the importance of hand hygiene, I will now start talking about the different types of hand hygiene. There are various types of hand hygiene. You might not even know you're practicing. One of the easiest forms of hand hygiene is hand sanitizer, which I know most of you are familiar with. According to Duran, antimicrobial hand sanitizer is an alcohol base. Preparation is generously adding the hand sanitizer in your hands and rub it for 20 to 30 seconds. This often is used in healthcare and also by people. The perks of having hand sanitizer or using hand sanitizer is not needing paper towels or water. A more common, oldest form of hand hygiene is using soap and water. It is the main method of hand washing because unlike hand sanitizer, it's a more effective method. When hands are visibly dirty or have oils and have hands having chemicals in it, as stated by the CDC, hand sanitizer might not remove harmful chemicals from the hands and also heavy metals. Studies show that many reports people have increased levels of the pesticides in their body because they try to remove it with hand sanitizer, which you can't. Now that you know the different types of hand hygiene, I will now be guiding you through the proper way of washing your hands with soap and water. Soap and water are the oldest form of hand hygiene. First, you turn on the faucet. You make sure the water is not hot because you don't want to burn yourself. Some people get confused. They believe that warm water kills the bacteria. So make sure you use warm water, but that's not true. The reason why we have to wash our hands with warm water is because it helps us remove oils. These oils are important to remove because it is easier to retain bacteria. Now that your hands are wet, you may now pump some antibacterial soap into your hands. Again, as claimed by the CDC, scrubbing your hands for 20 seconds minimum is recommended. Singing the happy birthday song will help you complete that. Make sure you scrub between your fingers and underneath your nails, and also the outside of your thumb. Once you lather your hands with soap and scrub, you may now start to rinse. To properly rinse, point your fingers downwards and let the water remove all the soap. Finally, shake your hands to remove all that water before you dry your hands with the paper towels. Once you're done, grab a paper towel, pat your hands with the paper towel, and make sure you discard the paper towel inside the trash can. To summarize, I first discussed the importance of hand hygiene. Second, I discussed the different types of hand hygiene. Lastly, I discussed how to wash your hands properly and practice hand hygiene. I hope the next time you all wash your hands, you guys think about this speech and you think about the statistics that I gave you and try to raise that percentage.